Hi, welcome to AFTV. I've got Adam with me. A 3-1 win against Inter Milan here at San Siro. A huge stage, Champions League, and a notorious stadium. A team that's top of their league, a team that's top of our league, of course, Premier League Arsenal. A light work. We really did make light work of it.
Yeah, and I feel completely vindicated because this time last season I told you we needed a striker like Gyokeres. And he proved that tonight.
He scored, he did score.
He scored a good goal, and like Robbie said, hopefully that will be really good for his confidence because we could really do with that clinical finisher in the box. He had a good game today. He came on late, he didn't start the game, but maybe that's what will get him that confidence, coming on a little bit later in games and actually scoring goals against tired defences, because at the end of the day, you've got to score a couple just to build those confidence levels up.
So he's more of an impact striker. Is that what do you think that's his story for the rest of the season?
Do you know what? I think it could be. I think when you're looking at sort of ways to actually get the best out of players, sometimes you've got to be a bit creative. Yeah. And with him, it might be that this season, get him on against tired defences, and he can do the job. In terms of our overall performance, I thought we were absolutely fantastic tonight. I mean, this isn't a really difficult place to come and play football. Inter are structured, pragmatic, defensive. But I had a feeling tonight they'd come at us because they needed to.
Yeah, they needed to,
and they needed to win the game because obviously it's important for them that they get through to the knockout stages. But actually, it really suited us. And actually, I think that's something that's been key throughout many seasons for Arsenal. We like it when teams come onto us. We like it when teams attack us, but we still had to do the job, and we scored some really good goals. I think Gabriel Jesus has to start against Manchester United.
Has to, yeah. Okay.
I think he has to start. I think he's proven his point. He's come back off a long injury, and that sort of mentality to come back from that long out. And the recovery period that he would have had, coming back, being in the gym, training, getting back onto the pitch. That's the mentality of a winner, and I want to see winners in this Arsenal side, and Gabriel Jesus is definitely a winner. He gets himself about, scores some really nice goals, and who's to say we can't go and win this Champions League, honestly, because there are a lot of teams in this competition. I'm not afraid of any of them. Yeah, I'm really not. I'm not afraid of any of them. And we've seen last season, we're close against PSG, turned over Real Madrid, we've turned over Bayern this season, Atletico Madrid this season. So first of all, really what I would be saying is why are we scared? Why is there any fear going into the latter stages of this competition? What I want to see is make sure we play with the handbrake off, no fear, no hesitancy like against Forest. Let's just go into these games full of confidence, spirit. We're a top Arsenal side and we're going to win something this season.
Travelling to away games has never been easier, especially with Rocket Mobile.
Unlimited data, unlimited everything in the UK. When you leave the UK, it's 20 gig of roaming data. Life is very easy.
£16 a month, no hassle.
How you doing?
You're doing all right? And this is what you get in Europe.
I know. Tony Ellis!
Come on, like, 8% bad.
You're the man.